Hi everyone, this is Vivi Stiletto Hands taking you to nostalgic wonderlands. If reminiscing fits your vibe, well then go ahead and hit subscribe. Today I wanted to talk about some discontinued doll lines that I found pretty interesting. Some of them I desperately wish were still in production, but oh well. We'll also take a look at how expensive and rare these are online. Please note that some of these companies produce other things like puzzles or books or stuff, but we're only going to be looking at dolls and toys today. Please give this video a like or a dislike to let me know how you feel, and maybe I'll do a part two because there are so many discontinued doll lines that I would love to talk about. Without further ado, let's get into it. Rose Petal Place. Rose Petal Place was first introduced in 1984 as a 22-minute animated film with a corresponding line of dolls. Side note, is it weird to anyone else that it's called Rose Petal Place and not like Rose Petal Palace? Like, I know it's not a palace. Like, it's not a palace. It's just a place. But like, it's just a place. Like Rose Pet. I don't know. That's just me. Kenner was the company who released them, who are most known for their strawberry shortcake doll line. These dolls had a similar gimmick to Strawberry Shortcake in the sense that each character represented a different flower. They even had a floral scent matching the flower that each character is based on. So, kind of like Strawberry Shortcake. You know, they smell like the desserts. You get it. I absolutely love dolls that embody a piece from like a set of things, like the never released Milky Way and the Galaxy Girls, all personifying planets in our solar system. That is an iconic doll line that I will always mourn for what it could have been because it never saw the light of day, sadly. The lore of these dolls is that one day a little girl sat crying in her garden because her family was set to move far away and she was forced to leave her beloved garden. She made a wish and shed a tear on her favorite rose, wishing that they would live forever. Lo and behold, all of the flowers in the garden sprung to life. If I heard that as a kid, I just know that I would have ran outside and cried on a bunch of flowers, hoping that they'd come to life. But maybe that's just me. Anyways, each character had their own distinct personality. Rose Petal is the leader of the group with a positive attitude and a beautiful singing voice that gives everybody in the garden life. They say she's more reserved and diplomatic, but I was watching the film doing research for this video, and let me tell you, she honestly seems really confident.
She was crying and crying and crying.
Okay, Horace, okay. We've got the point about her crying.
You think you can restore the garden with your singing?
You know I can.
Period. She knows her singing gives everyone life. Can you imagine if your singing brought life? I would never shut the fuck up. And everyone wouldn't want me to. Sunny Sunflower is Rose's outspoken counterpart and best friend. She is a tomboy and a jokester of the group. They describe her as the spice to Rose's sugar, but honestly, I think Rose is perfectly spicy on her own. Lily Fair is a dreamer who wishes to become a famous dancer. She is hardworking and ambitious about her dream. She apparently pirouettes and plies while everyone else is sleeping. Daffodil is a business baddie finance bro who runs the Bouquet Boutique, which is the clothing store hub of their town. Okay. Daffodil. Orchid is the shopaholic of the bunch who loves some good retail therapy. I am obsessed with her motto, okay? Listen to this. When the going gets tough, the tough go shopping. Orchid is Daffodil, the business baddie's best customer. Lastly, Iris is a shy artist. Even though she is quiet, her thoughts and emotions are displayed through her art. I won't mention all of the other side characters, but there was also Pitterpat the cat and Tumble the hedgehog, which both had stuffed animal releases. Tumble is so cute, and I kind of love that he looks nothing like his animated counterpart. Additionally, there was the main antagonist, Nastina the spider, who had a figurine release. Her main motivation was to get rid of Rose and all the other flowers so that she could become queen of Rose Petal Place, not Rose Petal Palace. There were 6 dolls in the original series, and each one was around 6 inches or 16 centimeters high. In terms of articulation, they could move their arms up and down, their head side to side, and they could go into a sitting position, but the knees and the elbows didn't bend. Each doll came with an adorable outfit matching their designated flower, a stylized grassy posing stand, and a person comb. They all wear a hat that matches their flower, and a teardrop jewel that signifies the child's tears that brought them to life. So I guess they're still honoring her. They're loyal. I absolutely love Sunny and Iris's outfits. I think for these dolls in particular, they did a really good job conveying their corresponding flowers and personalities through their fashion. There were 6 more dolls planned to be released based off of the second film, but unfortunately they were discontinued before they could come into fruition. The dolls were as follows: Fuchsia, a fashion designer with clothing creations loved by all; the positive and carefree tap dancer Gladiola; Marigold, the party and event planner; Cherry Blossom, who's an expert interior decorator. And let me tell you, they certainly did something with her accent in the cartoon.
You should have told her the truth. She was not ready.
Southern girl Sweet Violet's dreams to be an actress. And Canterbury Bell, the British baker who also has an interesting accent.
We'll never see her again.
Overall, this doll line was only produced in 1984, making them extremely rare. A lot of unboxed dolls on eBay range from 150 to 250 Canadian. I think these dolls are really cute and have a lot of potential. I'm not sure exactly why they were discontinued, but if I had to guess, Strawberry Shortcake was probably making more money and the company probably just wanted to focus on that. Gorgeous creatures. Get ready for this one. Back in 1979, Mattel released a doll line of curvy farm animals, plus a hippo, all dressed in proper ladylike get-ups. They really went for an Old West, cabaret kind of look, and I really love it. The dolls had heavy makeup, opera gloves, and feathers galore with big hairdos. The lineup consisted of Miss Heavenly Hippo, Miss Giddy Up, Cowbell, and Princess Pig. Drop a comment on who has your favorite outfit. For me, I love Princess Pig. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her outfit that's giving me like dark, vampy goth vibes, and I'm here for it. I love it. Speaking of outfits, check out my outfit. Since we're talking about dolls today, I only thought it was fitting for me to dress like one. Oh, and let me get something to balance on. Let's not forget about the boots. Okay. Yeah. You see that? Saw that? Sparkles in darkness. Each doll was 7.5 inches or about 19 centimeters. Similar to Rose Petal Place, you could move their arms and legs and head, but not their elbows and their knees. I know I mentioned that these dolls are curvy, but they even have broad shoulders and thicker arms, and I wasn't really expecting that given the time period, but I'm really happy to see it, like honestly. They also came with a plastic comb and other vanity table accessories. Most notably, all of the dolls came with a picture of their boyfriends on a sticker that you could paste onto a little frame. I'm guessing these pictures teased some plan of a future release of them, but unfortunately that never came into existence. Their boyfriends also didn't have any names, but I'll try to interpret what their jobs are based on the pictures. Hippo's boyfriend seems to be in the Navy. The horse's boyfriend looks like a pro cricket player. The cow's boyfriend obviously works in stocks. Another finance bro. Good for him. Pig's boyfriend is the most tricky as he's just posted up in front of an unknown establishment titled Maxim's. Is he Maxim? He's looking spiffy in his bow tie and monocle, so I guess he is Maxim, the owner of his self-named clothing store. These dolls never came out with any additional outfits or dolls outside of their initial release, and for that reason, I was expecting them to be super expensive, but I was able to find listings as low as $20, but they do go up to about $90 per doll. I am so glad that these dolls came out. Like, I just think they're so funny and slightly creepy. Like, they kind of remind me, like, they give that animal mask vibe from, like, Possibly in Michigan, you know, and that's right up my alley. If they still made them today, I'd be buying all of them. However, while researching this, I did wonder why they would come up with such an outlandish concept for a doll line. I came up with a few thoughts. What you already might be thinking is that Mattel was inspired by Miss Piggy from the Muppets. And it makes sense. I mean, Miss Piggy only predates this doll line by 3 years. At the time, audiences were captivated by that pig diva's glamour-obsessed and exaggerated personality, and she was a big hit. How could she not be? Look at her. She really is an amazing character, and she's still loved to this day. I mean, you can find her over-the-top personality hilarious and simultaneously admire her confidence. I think Gorgeous Creatures were trying to encapsulate that same sort of vibe, but it fell flat due to them being a doll line. I mean, think about it. Miss Piggy really shines in her performance, and I don't really think you can achieve that same appeal without seeing these characters in action. Additionally, there was a lot of over-the-top glamour icons from that time to take inspiration from, like Dolly Parton or Charo. I think if the Gorgeous Creatures doll line had like a cartoon or something where we could see the characters come to life, it would be more successful. Na 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 dolls. Jumping back into the more modern times, Na 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 dolls were released by MGA Entertainment in 2019. The brand themselves still have some dolls in stock, but many of the original dolls have been discontinued. For this entry, I actually love the dolls so much that I have a few of them to unbox, so if you're interested in seeing that, stick around for the end of the video. As I mentioned, they're not officially discontinued, but they haven't come out with a new release since January 2024, and they used to have about 4 releases per year. They were originally known for being blind box dolls with a unique unboxing experience, which I will get into. But now, when searching for Na 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 dolls, a lot of them are sold with the character visible, so you know which one you're getting. The only blind box dolls I was able to find for purchase were the mini ones, but they could just not be as readily available in my country. Regardless, each doll has huge eyes and is based on an animal, mythical creature, or animal like thing, I guess, since some of them are based on teddy bears. The blind box dolls contain a hidden symbol on the packaging that corresponds to each doll in case you're looking for a specific one, or if you want to avoid getting duplicates. Oh my god, my fucking eye. My fucking eye. Anyway, in the initial release, the box had a bag that you would blow up using a paper straw. Once the bag was squeezed, a bunch of confetti would pop out. You would then open it, revealing its contents. Sounds like a lot of fun for kids, but not really for parents. The boxes contained the doll's clothes and shoes and little pouches, a soft keychain purse featuring the animal that correlates to the doll, and the doll can be found inside of that purse. That's what's considered the surprise content. There isn't a lot of information about the characters themselves. Their tags just state the doll's name, birthday, and a quote for them. Here are a few examples. Black Sheep inspired Mina Moody says, "I don't want to talk about it." Cowgirl Annabelle Moosh, or Mooshi, not sure which one, she says, "They see me and they say, hey, cowgirl, hey." Like, hey, as in, like, hey.
Oh, brother, this guy.
Some of these characters are referencing other icons, like Tuesday Meow. She's a gothic black cat, and her name is obviously an ode to Wednesday Addams. Dottie DeMille, the Dalmatian gal, is definitely inspired by Cruella de Vil, and her catchphrase is, "Darling, just own it." You know she's a fashion designer. You just know it. Another business baddie? The dolls vary quite a bit in size, ranging from their mini versions, which are 4 inches or 10 centimeters, to their teen dolls, which are 11 inches or 28 centimeters. On average, though, they're about 7.5 inches or 19 centimeters tall. At least that was the measurement I could find for the initial release dolls. They were known for having a plush feel, but they were actually plastic underneath. And I know this because there's literally a blog post of someone dissecting the doll, so you could see what's underneath and inside. So shout out to the Toy Box Philosopher. Thank you for that. Most Na 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 dolls are very limited in terms of articulation, like not even being able to properly sit down. Out of every doll on this list, they are the most limited. They can move their arms and legs up and down a little bit. Some of the dolls have wire in their arms for extra bending, but this is only for the special edition releases like the teen dolls. Generally, a lot of other doll companies begin with a web series or short films to promote the dolls, but these dolls actually began with a vlogger sort of YouTube channel. It was hosted by 2 girls, Savannah and Amara. They made videos that are usually not any longer than 5 minutes. They mostly just unboxed and advertised the new dolls, but there were some other videos like what's in my Na 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 doll purse and how to dress like a Na 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 doll. Honestly, it was really cute watching these videos. I really liked them, but they do have a bit more of like a juvenile editing style, but like that's to be expected given the target audience.
It could explode right before your eyes. Then rip the bag open, rip the bag open.
I also saw the first vlog from 2019 and it was really funny seeing a Visco Girl reference.
I have a scrunchie because and I ooh.
After 6 years of this vlog style series, they did switch over to some animated music videos, but they only came out with 2. Unfortunately, the channel has not posted in 3 years, which aligns with the brand's decline in doll releases. I'm not making any formal accusations here, but I do have some suspicions that they bought their viewers. On average, their videos have millions of views, but under 5,000 likes, which just doesn't make sense. I mean, average videos on YouTube with 2 million views have at least a few 100,000 likes. But I don't know. This is a YouTube channel marketed towards kids, so like I don't really know if that's different. Like maybe the kids watching this just don't have an account so they can't like the video. Like I don't know. What do I know? I just like to gossip sometimes. Na 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 dolls have had some critiques and controversies as well. A common criticism of the brand is that the packaging is excessive and not environmentally friendly. The balloon bag, confetti, the various pouches, I mean, yeah, they produce a lot of waste, you know? Like I know that the whole point is for the contents to be a surprise, but I wish they could have used like some reusable little pouches, like those pouches that your jewelry comes in, or the waist could have been made with like a biodegradable material. Most likely they avoided these options as it would have made the products much more expensive. Another big controversy is that a lot of parents thought that these dolls were inappropriate for kids due to their juvenile appearance having a stark contrast to their lingerie or their fishnets. They found it weird that these dolls were childlike and wearing adult undergarments, but still targeted towards kids. I understand these concerns, but I'm going to risk giving my own opinion on the matter. Disclaimer that I'm not a mom and I don't even have any younger siblings or younger cousins, so like literally what do I know? Take my opinion with a huge grain of salt. I don't think lingerie is inherently sexual. I think it's just cute, dainty underwear that some people wear because they want to feel good and that's it. The underwear is pretty and it matches the outfit of each doll. I especially think fishnets are not sexual at all. I mean, they're just stockings. I'm aware that they were associated with sex workers in the BDSM community, but I think we've moved past that now, and they're not really sexualized in a lot of places. But maybe I'm just biased because I've been wearing fishnets since high school, so I'm very desensitized to them. Like, to me, they're just cute. Like, they're just an accessory. Some people are going as far as claiming that these dolls are grooming children, which is a bit extreme. Honestly, I don't even think that kids are thinking about the dolls' underwear. Like, it's probably the last thing on their minds. However, to be fair, like, a lot of the parents making these complaints are from an older generation where they did sexualize lingerie and fishnets, so I understand where the complaints are coming from that perspective. Overall, I do really love these dolls. I think they're really cute, and shout out to my boyfriend for getting me some for Christmas. Peppermint Rose Dolls. Peppermint Rose Dolls were produced by Mattel in 1992. These dolls are feminine and sweet and exude a modern cottagecore vibe. Gotta get the volume. Gotta get the volume. I want the volume. Like, look at this hair. Anyway, what was I talking about? They're decked out in ballet flats, long bloomers, 2 skirts for extra volume. Great fashion hack, by the way. Shirts with puffy short sleeves, earrings, and hats that are made to look like they're made of straw. They also have a flower on their hats and belts corresponding to their names. Look, I know it sounds similar to Rose Petal Place so far, but trust me, it's different, okay? The doll line had one animated episode explaining their backstory, which goes as follows. One day, a regular girl named Rose gets transported into a magical world. What I mean by that is that an elephant dragon thing kidnaps her and takes her there against her will.
If this is some kind of stupid, dumb, weirdo trick of... Let me go, you big...
A tiny wizard named Dimmy, which is short for diminutive, tells her that the main energy source of their land are peppermint roses, and they have been stolen by beetle monsters that consume everything in their path. Peppermint roses are real, by the way. I didn't know. The beetle thieves are currently on their way to deliver the roses to their queen, Begunia, who will eat them, thus destroying their source of life. Looking for guidance on how to save the roses, Dimmy consulted the moon, Maestro Lunabright. The moon spoke in riddles.
To save a rose, nurture a rose. Awaken the potential, and the rose will bring the magic you seek.
The moon then guided the elephant dragon thing to Rose in the human world, and then they brought her here. So that explains why she got kidnapped. At the start, Rose is very hesitant and could not give less of a shit about this magical place and the people who might die in it.
Hey, no way! Get me out of this junkyard! How dare you, you little...
However, over time, she goes through a series of quests that test her fortitude and wit, giving her the strength to believe in herself and the motivation to save the magical land. When they get to Begunia's place, she's super stinky.
What's that terrible smell?
Begunia.
Dimmy tells Rose to sing an enchantment song, but she's not producing enough sound to make the spell work. Rose summons her friends to sing with her, effectively casting the spell to transform Begunia and her henchmen into kind-hearted allies. I actually really like how Begunia thanks Rose, and she's like really happy to not be evil anymore.
Thank you, my friends. Welcome to Begunia. What's that lovely smell?
Begunia!
I guess I just wasn't expecting it. Like, you'd think that they'd keep her evil in case they wanted to make another episode, but like, no, it's just a happy ending. So in the end, Rose becomes Peppermint Rose, named after the energy source that she rescued. Rose and her friends earn the cottagecore dresses that they are known for, and I guess they just abandon their old lives.
Whoa, slow down, Maurice.
Rose's friends' names are Lemon Drop Lily, aka Lemon Kiss Lily, Miss Vanilla Daisy, and Merry Mint Violet. The interesting thing about these dolls is that they came with 2 bottles of perfume representing their names. For example, Vanilla Daisy came with a vanilla scented perfume bottle and a perfume bottle scented like daisies. The idea was one scent was candy inspired and the other one was floral. The scents were activated by adding water, and you could also mix the 2 scents together if you wanted to. Besides the fragrances, each doll also came with a rose-shaped brush. I wish each character's brush was modeled after their own flower, but no, they're all just roses. What is with these roses and their main character energy? If I were to make a flower-inspired doll line, I would make the sunflower the main girl. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, sunflower is that girl. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because like I love summer and that's what they give me, and like I grew up watching Shrek and I loved the sunflower field that they went through. Like, I just loved it. But you let me know, like, what is the main character flower? I guess I can see like the rose, like, you know, like it's a classic, you know, but like a sunflower, like they're just so recognizable. I guess roses are too, but I guess I'm just getting heated because like 2 main character rose girls. Anyways, the dolls are very reminiscent of Skipper dolls during that time. Each of them were about 9 inches or 23 centimeters tall. These dolls have the same amount of articulation as most of the other dolls that we've been talking about, meaning they can move their shoulder and hip joints, but not their elbows and their knees. Apart from the dolls, in the cartoon, there are these rabbit-like creatures that are really, really cute, and they look a lot like Care Bears. These rabbit creature things also had some merchandise, including some perfume bottles that were shaped like them with some plush ears, and both of these sets included 2 bottles of perfume similar to the dolls. As I'm writing this script, the toys in this doll line are the most rare and expensive. During my research, I was not able to find a box doll under $150. Even the rabbit plushes are expensive. From what I've seen in the community, Merry Mint Violet is the hardest to find. I can't find a reliable listing anywhere online, not just on eBay, like anywhere on the whole internet. So since I can't find a reliable listing, I can't find a price. But because a lot of people looking for her have been looking for her for years, I'm assuming she's very expensive. There's even a bounty I found for Merry Mint by someone in search of her. So if anyone can find Merry Mint Violet, please help this person out. There's no public statement explaining why these dolls were discontinued, but it was probably due to high production costs and low sales. It must have cost a lot to craft the dolls' elaborate outfits and their fragrances, and unfortunately, I don't think they were finding enough success to keep them going, which is really unfortunate because these are like some really cool dolls. Like, you got some really fancy outfits that are not lazy. It comes with the fragrances. Like, that's so cool. I would have eaten that up. I would still eat that up. So that's it for this video. I would love to hear your thoughts on these different doll lines. Which one is your favorite? Like, all that sort of thing. Let me hear all the thoughts. But anyways, I'm Vivi Stiletto Hands, and I'll see you next time in Nostalgic Wonderlands. Bye! Okay, I got too excited about the unboxing process, and I already unboxed the mini, and I realized that the microphone wasn't working, so that's great, but I'll show him right now to you guys. His name is Peter Panda. The mini ones don't come with a quote or birthday or anything, like it's just their name. This is him, and it was kind of tricky to get all his clothes on. The clothes are made out of like that rubber like Polly Pocket material, and his socks, it's cool that it comes with socks too, but they were also a bit difficult to put on. He can't stand. I was showing in a previous clip, like he can freaking do the splits. Like the legs don't bend out like to sit, they bend like the other way. But overall, I think he's really, really cute. Like, oh my god. This is another mini that I had opened already because I just couldn't wait, but her name is Audrey Hart. She's a bunny. I love bunnies so much. I have one, so I'm just so happy that I got her. But yeah, she's wearing this like sweater dress, the long socks, and these shoes. Like, are you kidding me? She's beautiful, and I love her hair. Like, all of the dolls with long hair have this beautiful like curl pattern here. I got the mermaid one for my friend, and she had this beautiful curly like pastel blue purple hair. Like it was really nice. I loved it. But yeah, these are these. They also can't really stand properly, which I'll show, and they honestly, I don't know who they're made for, because maybe the minis were made for adults, because I can't see children playing with them, like depending on how rough they play. Like I played really rough with my Monster High dolls, like freaking all their legs would come off. But they have so many accessories, like, I mean, I guess maybe you could take off the glasses and stuff, but those would easily pop off. Same with like the shoes and the socks. The hats are actually like glued to their head, so you can't take them off. But yeah, this is Peter Panda and Audrey Hart. They're just so cute. I love them so much. Like their little faces, they remind me of like, I don't know, some cute fish. But yeah, they're very cute. I know this brand has its flaws, but I just love it, okay? I just love it. So I just wanted to mention here, she just reminds me so much of Kesha, which is why I got her. Like, I just love, she's a raccoon, right? And she has on this plastic bag that's like supposed to be like, I think those like Target bags that say like, thank you, but it says like, no. She has a bracelet made out of the tabs you can find on Coke cans. She has like a trash purse, and her skirt is made out of like trash bags. And yeah, she's just always giving me those Kesha vibes, like trashy party girl. Like I just love it. But her name is Gretchen Stripes, and I've already partially opened her. Oh my god, I didn't see this interior, but it's very cool. I will finish opening her up. This is the state that we're in. She has like a bunch of like, what are these things called, like whatever those are. Which made me really nostalgic. I remember cutting all of these little things off of my Monster High dolls when I got them, but I just took out her hat, and then I realized, I was like, frick, the audio. Anyway, yeah, I just took out her hat, so I'm gonna unbox the rest of her. Okay, so this is Gretchen Stripes, or Kesha, like I call her. I'm just gonna call her Kesha now, okay? She's Kesha to me. This is my Kesha doll. What I thought was her purse is actually just like part of her skirt. It has these little like pocket things, I guess, but you can't take out the items. But she has these Doritos and this little like, whatever they're called, I don't know, but yeah, she has that. And then you can see her little bottle tab bracelet and her socks and shoes. She's just so cute. So for the mini dolls, you can't take off their hat, like they're like glued to the head, and they're also made out of hard plastic, like there's nothing felt about them. With these ones, like you could just like squish in their faces, like they're hollow, but they do have this like fabric material, like listen, you know, but it's not weird. I kind of thought it was going to be weird, but it's not. I don't know how to explain that. And then her arms are like solid, but yeah, they have like that wire that I talked about in the video. Like they have these bendable wires where you can pose them a little bit. Her legs also do this thing where she can only do that. Like she can't sit down. I mean, that's fine. Like, I could see how that's not fine for kids playing with them. Like, even if she could sit down, she cannot sit down with these raccoon heels. Look at these. I didn't even notice these. Oh, so cute. Okay, let me put on the hat. Are you kidding me? That is so cute. Look at her freaking, oh my god, she's adorable. She's adorable. I love her. I need to like, do you see that? Look at her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kesha, oh my goodness. Let me show you a close-up of her face. She's just so cute, and I just think the hat really pulled the whole look together. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and the brush works pretty well. I mean, there was some shedding of the hair, and it did frizz up a little bit, but I forgive her because my hair frizzes up a lot too. It's okay, girl. But yeah, I really do love Nana dolls. I think they're so cute. I can see why these dolls were not really popular with kids. I mean, like, you can't really sit them down comfortably. Like, they're not really easy to play with all their accessories. Like, I get that. I think I just like them as an adult because I'm not really going to play with them anyway, and I think they look really cute, so they're great for my display shelf. But yeah, this is Kesha, and for size comparison, this is Peter Panda. So cute, just a little bitty panda. And I'll show you guys like how they stand and stuff as well. I also wanted to mention while opening the mini, there's a lot of confetti on my desk, and I will show that. So here's all the confetti on my desk. It also kind of like fell on me when I opened it. So sorry, I know the lighting's bad, but like I literally, like, she cannot stand. She can't. And like I said, her legs won't really, they don't bend that way. I do think she probably should have came with a stand if she can't stand on her own, you know? Oh, and Peter's glasses fell off. This is why I say you kids can't really play with them, but I mean, I don't have the original dolls that came out, so I don't know if their accessories were maybe a bit less finicky, so they're easier to play with, but yeah. My no dolls. I think they're really cute.